Good morning, students. Today I am going to discuss about the model S, model 4. Okay, in that model 4, that main topic is media access control. Under this media access control, I am going to explain the method is channelizations. So in this channelization, again we are going to classify it into three things, like different channelizations method. One is FDMA, that is frequency division multiple access, time division multiple access, and co-division multiple access. So these three are the different channelizations, okay, we are going to use in the media access control. So we will see in this video one by one, okay, how it is work, okay, and what are the advantage of FDMA, TDMA and CDMA. Everything I am going to discuss in this video. Yes, now what is the definition of the channelization? See, the definition of the channelizations, which is nothing but a available of bandwidth, okay, I am repeating, the available bandwidth of the link will be shared in terms of frequency, in terms of time, as well as the code. Okay, this is what the definition of the channelizations. And here we are going to classify it into three types of channelization protocol. One is TDMA, time division multiple access, FDMA, frequency division multiple access, and third one is code division multiple access. So now we will see one by one. What is this? See, the frequency division multiple access here, look at this diagram here. See, the available bandwidth, okay, is divided into different frequency bands. I am repeating, the available of the bandwidth, okay, they are going to divide it into frequency number of bandwidth. Okay, so here the frequency will be depends on, yes, and yeah, and here also, like, each station is allocated, okay, different bands, okay, that everything will be like predefined bandwidth or to send the data, okay, from one station to another stations in the frequency division multiple access. And here, like, the only one common channel, okay, we are going to use. In this common channel, okay, all four systems, okay, they have interconnected to each other, and each systems, okay, they're going to use for the different frequencies, okay, that frequencies they have already labeled, or that frequency, okay, they have already marked as the by using the different colors. See, this is the common channel, okay, so this is the common channel, okay, here, see, look at here, so this is the different frequencies. See, the channel 1, okay, the channel 1 of the station, see, the channel 1 of the station, this is the first frequency, and again this is for the channel 2, okay, the channel 2 of the station 2 of the frequency will be a second frequency, and as well as the, see, the station 3 of the like frequency will be a third frequency, and station 4 of the frequency will be a fourth frequency. That is what this black color. So, like, means here what they are going to mention here, each channels, or sorry, each stations, okay, they are going to use for the different frequency. That is what they have already mentioned in the different, by using the different colors, okay, they are going to mention in the frequency bands. The respective stations, okay, the respective device, okay, they want to communicate from one device to another device, okay, they have to use their respective frequency frequency bands, okay, based on that they are going to able to communicate. So, and one more thing here, like, the each frequency, like between first frequency and second frequency, okay, we have slight gap, okay, we have like slight gap. That gap we are going to call it as the God band, okay, God frequency band. So why, like, by doing this, so the collision is not happen, okay, the God frequency, okay, they are going to taken care about the collision avoidance, okay. So this is what the major like difference between, sorry, major difference in the frequency division multiplexing. Then what is the time division multiplexing. See, the time division multiplexing here, like the station shared the bandwidth, okay, of the channel in time. Means here the each station is allocated the time slot during the sending the data between one device to another device. Okay, here like the main problem is synchronizations between the different stations. See, like the synchronization, okay, it will be happens by itself. So this is the main problem. Okay, whenever we are going to like sending the data from one device to another device, okay, here the synchronizations it is very like important, so it will be happens more. So like here each station, okay, like they want to like start the transactions, okay, from one station to another station. Here that time slot is very important, okay, in this time division. See here, look at this diagram. Okay, in the in the FDMA we are going to use for the frequencies. Here like each station, okay, they are going to works on based on the time slot. Okay, so every station, so they are going to like transfer the data from one device to another device based on the time slots. So like first station wants to like communicate to other station, okay, they are going to use for the like the respective time slot. Within that they have to communicate from one device to another, means within that they have to complete the transaction. If it is not able to done within that time, that particular transaction will be terminated in that particular network. And here also like all the like all four stations, okay, they are going to use for the common channel. This common channel they are going to use for the different like time slots of the respective stations. This is what the TDMA. Here like the slight variations between the or like the slight gap between the time one like time slot 1 as well as the time slot 2, this like that gap, okay, we are going to call it as the God time. Okay, here the God time, here they are going to avoid the delay of the transactions. So this is what the TDMA. And the main advantage of the TDMA here, the every station knows the starting as well as the ending of the transaction. Okay, transaction time. Okay, suppose like the station 1, okay, they want to communicate to station 2. The station 1, okay, by default it notes the like the station 1, okay, it is already knows, yes, my time slot will be this much. Okay, within that durations I have to beginning my transaction as well as I am going to completing within this time slot like time I have to complete the like transaction. Like that, it like every station knows their respective transaction time, beginning as well as the ending of the transaction times. Okay, it knows. This is the advantage of the TDMA. The next one is, what is the code division multiplexing? See, the code division multiplexing here, like the entire, okay, the entire code, so the entire channel, okay, they are going to depends on the code here. So in this code division multiplexing, okay, they are going to use for two things, means each channel, okay, they are going to use for two things. One is data as well as the code. Okay, the data as well as the code, which is nothing but, okay, for example, whatever we are going to using the words, okay, whatever we are going to speaking, okay, by using the words, that will be a data, and what type of language we are going to use for that will be a code. Suppose we are going to use for the Kannada language, okay, Kannada language is the code, and whatever the word, okay, we are going to use by using that language, okay, whatever the word, okay, we are going to like we are going to putting out, okay, that word we are going to call it as the data. So like that, okay, like data as well as the code, like each station, okay, they are going to having data as well as the code. And here this like this common channel, okay, they are going to use for the 4 stations, okay, that 4 station data as well as the code, okay, they are going to carry in the that particular common channel. Means, okay, they are going to like adding for, they are going to sum of all the stations data and code, okay, they are going to club into one channel, that it is going to transmitting between from source to destination. Okay, whenever it is going to passing the data, okay, in the transmission medium, okay, here they are going to adding for all 4 station data as well as the code at a time, and that it is going to able to do the transactions, or that they are going to sending from one device to another device. So this is what the code division multiplexing. And here one more thing, the code division multiplexing, okay, whenever the station, okay, the like each station they are going to multiply with itself, means like each station code, okay, it is going to multiply with itself, okay, the result will be a 4. And okay, whether whenever the each station code, okay, it is going to multiply with the other station code, okay, the result will be a 0, okay, which is nothing but the each station of the code, they are going to multiply with all remaining station. So that is d1 dot c1 into d1 dot c2 dot c1, like again d3 dot c3 dot c1, so d4 dot c4 dot c1, like that. Here the code 1, it is going to multiply with all the code, and whenever we are going to dividing that code, okay, we will get the result will be 4. Okay, so whenever it is going to multiply with other code, so it is going to getting cancelled for like each and everything, the result will be 0. So this is what the code division multiple access. So this is complete information about your channelizations. Thank you.